Apple recently made the biggest AI deal in the company's history, and I believe it's about to completely change the way Siri works on your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. And the craziest part, the company powering it is the one that you already know very well, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what's coming, when you're getting it, and honestly, whether it's actually going to be any good. Stick around for what Apple calls personal context, because that one feature alone could make Siri feel like a completely different assistant. So I've been covering Apple Intelligence since it was announced at WWDC 2024, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's been a frustrating ride. Apple promised us this incredible smart Siri and then nothing for over a year. They delayed it, pulled their own ads, and kind of went quiet. But things have changed dramatically in the last few months. So here's the headline. Apple signed a multi-year deal with Google to use their Gemini AI models as the foundation for the next generation of Siri. We are talking about $1 billion per year partnership. Basically, Apple looked at all the AI options out there and decided Google's technology was the best fit. The next generation of Apple Foundation models, which is the AI brain behind Apple Intelligence, will be built on top of Gemini and Google's cloud infrastructure. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't Apple supposed to do everything in-house? And yeah, that's kind of been their thing, but building a competitive large language model from scratch takes years. This deal lets Apple skip ahead and focus on what they're actually best at: the user experience, the integration, and the privacy layer. And honestly, this might be the smartest move Apple has made in the AI race. Alright, let's talk about features, because this is where it gets really exciting. First up, on-screen awareness. The new Siri will actually understand what's on your screen. So if a friend texts you with their address, you can just say, "Hey Siri, add this to their contact card," and it'll do it. No copying, no switching apps. It sees what you see. Then there is personal context. This is the big one. Siri will be able to pull information from across your apps, mail, messages, notes, calendar, photos, and connect the dots. Imagine saying, "Find that recipe my friend sent me last week." And Siri figures out whether it came as a text, an email, or a note. You don't have to remember where it is, Siri finds it. Or here's another one that Apple demoed before. You ask Siri about your mom's flight status and her lunch plans, and Siri pieces it together from your messages and emails. And the third pillar is cross-app actions. Siri will be able to do things inside and between apps using something Apple calls app intents. So instead of Siri being limited to set a timer or play this song, it'll actually be able to chain together multi-step tasks across different apps. Now, beyond the brains, Siri is getting a whole new look too. Internally, Apple's calling it Campo. The interface is being redesigned to feel more like a modern chatbot like ChatGPT or Claude, where you can actually have a back and forth conversation instead of just firing off one-line commands. On top of that, Siri's natural language processing is getting upgraded, so it sounds more expressive and natural. And here's a detail I love: better error handling. So when you stumble over your words or correct yourself mid-sentence, Siri won't just give up. It'll actually understand what you meant. Plus conversational context. So if you ask, "What's the weather in Seattle?" and then follow up with, "What about this weekend?" Siri will know you're still talking about Seattle. Okay, all of this sounds exciting, but the million-dollar question is, when do we actually get this? Apple has confirmed that the new Siri is coming in 2026. Tim Cook himself has said they are making good progress on it, and it's on track. Originally, a lot of people expected it to ship with 26.4 update this spring, but as of now, it didn't show up in 26.4. So the most likely timeline now is that Apple will unveil the new Siri at WWDC on June 8th and then roll features out across iOS 26.5 or iOS 27 over the rest of the year. Some features might come all at once and others could trickle in through updates. And honestly, I think that's the right call. Rolling things out in stages means each feature actually works when it ships, instead of launching everything half-baked. We have seen what happens when Apple rushes AI features. Remember the notification summary disaster? Yeah. Will it actually be good? So here's my honest take. Apple is late in this game, like really late. ChatGPT launched in late 2022 and Siri has basically been the same Siri the entire time. That's not great. But, a big but, Apple has something none of the other AI assistants have. Deep integration with your entire device. ChatGPT doesn't know what's on your screen. Google Assistant doesn't have access to your iMessage. Claude cannot open apps on your phone. If Apple can combine Google's AI smarts with their ecosystem advantage and actually deliver on the privacy promises, this could be the most useful AI assistant for everyday people. Not developers and not power users. Regular people who just want their phone to help them get through their day. And that's exactly the kind of AI that I'm most excited about. And a quick bonus, Apple's reportedly also working on a standalone Siri app for iOS 27, image generation capabilities built into Siri, and a web search tool that gives you answers with photos, videos, and local recommendations baked right in. Plus, Apple also said that they are expanding Apple Intelligence partnership beyond just Google and OpenAI. Tim Cook mentioned they want to work with additional AI providers over time, so this is just the beginning. So bottom line, Siri is about to get its biggest upgrade ever, powered by Google Gemini with on-screen awareness, personal context, cross-app actions, and a totally redesigned conversational interface. It's been a long time coming, but 2026 is finally the year. But I want to hear from you. Which feature are you most excited about? Drop it in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on future updates. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. This is Sanjana. Bye-bye.